And go. Ladies and gentlemen, we're back. Hey, we're back.
We're
Yay. I'm extremely honored and blessed. I've been waiting all week and thinking about this for a while, but man, I get to introduce one of my best friends. Not to say that the other guys aren't my best friends too, but this one hits a little different, and you'll hear why. But I'm introducing my friend back to the show again, Cana. How are you, man?
Hey, good, bro. I'm good. Thanks for having me here. Thanks for that introduction.
You know why, man. I tell you, man. Look, this is 2021. What a rush! We've been in since. What are you now? We've been around like for the last 17 years, man.
Wow, when you put it like that,
That's crazy.
I'm only 21. Hello,
Yeah, shit. I used to carry you around, wipe your nose.
my bum.
Please no.
Nah, but it's good to be here. Thanks for welcoming me into your home again.
Bro, it's every week.
Yeah, pretty much. It's like my second home, but it's always good to be here.
If ever you guys wonder what I'm up to, I guess weeknights, weekends, most of it all involves this guy. Cana doesn't live in our place. Although we used to live with each other for a couple years, 3 years almost. But I'm playing Call of Duty with this guy.
Gotta get those gold guns.
Yeah, I've got to get those gold guns. If anyone has got Call of Duty, we'll bring it up a little bit later on. But please do follow us. You'll find our names in the links below, maybe on the YouTube. But my one is just so you got to hear it now. The Blues Dude 123, and Cana's is
CAUVAA17.
so it's Calvaa 17. CAU double Uya.
Thanks, best friend, for knowing how to spell my last
Yeah, I
name.
had. So CAUVA. Fuck. Just find his last name. We'll put it in there. But it's crazy because man.
It's been a long time. After all these years.
Yeah, were you like 14 when I met you, man? Still licking your fingers after coming out of the chip packets.
Yeah. That's where the best flavor is.
All the best under your fingernails.
Finger licking tastiness.
Oh man, but honestly, it's been one of those things. Like we have. I mean, I noticed, and you brought up as well, listening to the podcast with TJ last week. I mean, we did throwbacks with TJ, and bringing up a few Kiwi slang words. But you reminded me. You reminded me of some words that I missed out, man. What were they?
Was it hard?
Hard, like yo hard. Oh, do you want to go over there? Yo hard.
Hard, yeah.
Same like hard out. Same thing.
And just mean.
Mean.
Did you talk about mean?
How do you use that one?
Oh, that's mean. That's like what? Cool?
Yeah, like cool.
Or
That's
good?
fun. That's exciting. Like or just agree. Yeah, mean.
No, mean.
I agree.
All good.
All good. But we also came with our own slang words as well. I didn't even know where it came from. I probably got it like evolvement from my friends from New Zealand. Shout out to Tony. Shung. I miss you, bro. Styles. I know a couple friends in the last few years here in Australia. Some friends hearing me back home in New Zealand. Like, I'll just answer with styles. Like, oh, bro, look at those styles. Like someone with a real cool hat or cool shoes. Oh, mean styles. Those styles are cool. Or like, if someone wants, hey, Darwin, do you want like a glass of water or something? Like, oh, yo, styles. Like, yes. And then it just came to just bullshit and just nothing really, and just being a shithead.
My favorite would be, do you want a water? And
Styles.
water styles?
Oh, styles.
Styles with the water?
Styles on the styles with the much.
Much water styles?
much. No, but we've come a long way, man. And a reason why I've been thinking about it the last week for everyone out there listening. I truly want to honor my friend here next to me because I've actually been kind of contemplating about the stories we'll go into, and I'll just, but reason being is because Kane has been there for me in the hardest times, and it truly means a lot. Moving to Australia has been a tricky one, because I remember the day that Cana was leaving. He put up a Snapchat just on the way to the airport in Auckland. Like, oh, bye New Zealand. I was like, I replied like, what? You didn't even say bye. And then who would have known? Like 2 months later, I ended up being in Australia too, and the same city as well, and then catching up with this guy.
Yeah, I've pretty much been here almost the same amount of time, man. Here in Brisbane.
That's true. Like 2016 May, you?
Yep.
And May on July.
And pretty much you're an Aussie now. Just from how I've seen you grow since you've been here.
You fobbed out, man. What do you want, like Sunshine Gas?
I don't even know where that is. So.
Oh yeah, because you said a God case.
No, but you're really turned into a great Australian man.
Fuck off.
It's good to see that people can change, and after all these years of knowing you, that you still continue to grow. It's really good.
Yeah, thanks, man. I'm
too easy.
Fuck. I know you're not just saying it because, I mean, like, I've been the same height for the last, 10 years, but growing, I guess, in spirit, in soul, I guess. But
somewhere.
We've done quite a bit together in the last couple of years, especially when we live with each other. Man, we drove to Sydney. That was crazy. Drive 10 hours.
Yeah, living together, that was fun, eh?
Yo, tell us the story. So I drove all the way to Sydney, 10 hours. Just a little bit on that. We were going to watch our friend's rugby league tournament. We didn't want to get in a place to stay, apartment or anything like that, hotel. And we didn't want to. So we were like, don't get a flight. We'll just drive all the way down. From then on, we'll park up. We'll sleep in the car. And so we slept in Bondi. And then this lady's just... she's watering her garden in the morning, like on Saturday morning. And Cana's got that door halfway open, and he's like snoring the life out.
I'll tell you what. Australia is hot.
Yeah.
Okay. Sleeping in the car, that doesn't sound so bad, but when you sleep in the car in Australia, and there's two like decent sized guys in a small confined space, that's crazy.
You're hard.
Like, I had to open the door and half put myself outside the door just to survive.
Yeah, hard. It was hot. I don't know what it's just mosquitoes. and then what do you do? We like go for a shower at Anytime Fitness. That was the best. That was crack up. Oh, yeah. Man. But tell us a story on the way back home.
Oh yeah, I had to drive the whole way back in the middle of the night. That was fun.
And I remember we were like out of gas.
Yeah, we were running low on gas, and we decided to take a random turn, thinking that there'll be a gas station close by. And it turned out to be one of those one wrong turns.
Oh man!
We couldn't find a gas station for like
a good 20 minutes.
Yeah, 20 minutes felt like an hour.
Yeah, felt like run out of gas, no reception, phone's dying. Oh man, that was like at 4:30 a.m.
And when we finally found a gas station, the guy was asleep.
Yeah, bastard. Yeah, like banging on the door for like good 15 minutes.
Yeah,
waking that guy up.
Yeah, what do you reckon he was doing at the back? Having a good sleep, eh?
Yeah, having a good sleep.
Sleep styles.
Man, we did okay, so there was a time with me and Cana, like he lost a place at his friend's house. So I was like, bro, live with me. I'm just new to it. So we ended up sharing a place for a while, but it was sharing a room. So I had a couch and a beanbag and then a double bed. So at the time I wasn't working, and so Cana was. What were you doing, man? What kind of work were you doing at the time?
Was it the cow?
Oh god, that's the worst smell. Oh, come hurt my almost vomit.
I've done some interesting jobs since I've been here, but that job was very interesting.
Yeah.
I had to I was working at this place where we produce leather.
Yeah.
But this is
Cow
early
hides.
stage. So I'm actually working with cow skins, actual skins. They've just come off the cow. They're all like got the tails, the heads, and blood and parts hanging off it. And my job was to cut them into shape.
Oh. And you got like some battle scars to show with that as well. Eh?
Yeah, I had a little accident at that job.
Oh man.
So that's pretty much why I'm not there anymore. But
But like reason why, like man, there was a time like we brotherhood. You know, when it comes down to it, brotherhood for real. Because I wasn't working, and I know this guy had like a real rust and bust job where, you know, like logistically you're moving heavy things, like moving cows, bro. Like fuck. But like they'll be like, yo, we'll make a deal. I'll take the bed 1 week, and then next week you take the bed. Like just because we were waiting to move out into the new place. But that was some of the hardest times, man. Like going through that, both our parents in New Zealand, our families.
yeah, I think that was
It's good to have you, man.
Nah, that was really cool because we could have gone back, but we decided to stick it through. And even if it meant sharing that, what's a 5x5 square bedroom?
Oh man,
Just the two of us, pretty much in each other's company 24/7.
yeah, it was pretty gay. Eh? It's brotherhood, man.
Some fun nights in that bedroom.
It's
No gay, no gay.
no, but you know, and for realness, man, like for me, and I'm pretty sure it's for you. Like people talk to me, people ask me, like, oh, you know, you got siblings. I say many for the ones that are around me, but in particular around that time, like I just got away from my brother. He's just coming out of the car or something like that. Oh, he's just gonna join us soon, and then me being this 5'7", and then all of a sudden this tall, the Samoan like 6'2" guy comes around like
6'3".
Hey.
Taller than The Rock.
Oh, okay. I thought The Rock's 6'5".
Oh, I'm 6'6".
Oh, so you're the stone. Nah, I'm Detroit. Well, and then all of a sudden, like, what? He's not your little brother. Like, yeah, that's my little brother. And I guess sometimes we get the jokes like, oh, fuck, I hate saying it. I just walked myself right into Danny DeVito. And
I was waiting for that.
what's the one?
Junior.
Schwarzenegger. What's the movie?
Junior, eh?
Junior. Yeah, hard.
So you can guess who Arnold was and who was Danny DeVito?
Yeah, Cana was just a 6'4" Danny DeVito. Just the way he laughs. Can you hear it? Nah, obviously it was me. But Cana was the bigger one, and like, no, it's cool. Like it was, I get to introduce my little brother around, and I know, like, being around you, man. Like, I've seen your friends be surprised when when you told them, they're like, "Oh, my older brother's coming."
And then I'm like, yeah, I got all the tall genes.
Oh fuck! Sad guys though, because they were like, I could see it in their face when they're like, "Oh, you're the why are you short?" But no, it's one of those things that, like, you know, when you actually have that brotherhood, and I'm so just blessed to have you, man. Like one of those things you taught me, and I'm so amazed of. Like, honestly, like, you taught me X-Men. Like, I watched it before, but you've taught me X-Men, you taught me Marvel, you taught me, like, anime, you taught me DC, but, like, and like, we watched it all, like, pretty much wasted on the couch.
5x5 bedroom.
Yeah, nah, we moved to another place. And we were just watching Harder. But you told me so much, like, Kane. I call it what I call is like, nah, I'm listening. I'm learning heaps. Like, it's called Kane's Comic Corner now. Like, this is what I actually wanted to bring up in the podcast, and it was so exciting to kind of listen. For me, that, like, I'm not the best in knowledge of all this as cartoons, but tell me about your journey, man. Just a little bit about it.
I mean, I feel like, you know, we'll watch this stuff and I'll just kind of give you the background of it, or wasn't it? Like, you know, because well, Marvel's so massive right now, and if you watch the stuff, there's so much background behind the stories, and just I don't know, just me growing up, always been interested in it. Once I watch something, I'll just want to talk about it, and I think that's where you were there to just listen to me go on and on about all these comics and stuff. I mean, growing up, I think my uncle, one of my uncles, when I was young, he was really into comics, and I used to take his comics and read them as I was growing up as well. So I think it started really young for me.
So for you, it was comics first?
Yeah, comics first.
Comics first, then cartoons.
Well, that's being a 90s kid. I mean, that X-Men cartoon is from the 90s.
That was the best.
And
the Sentinels, massive ass heads.
That
Oh yeah, Jubilee,
yeah, that's one.
Yeah, Stone.
Yeah, so watching reading comics and then just growing up watching TV.
So, like, the things that I was learning, and I didn't know this, bro, but, like, for me, I guess, like, the stories that are out in the movies, like, you know, the ones by Marvel, Kevin Feige and such, Thor, Ragnarok, and all those ones. I'm looking at that poster in our house. But, those stories, are they aligned? Like, they're not,
Oh, what do you mean? Oh, like, for example, Ragnarok, like, this actual storyline in the comics. Which is different from the movie, but that's kind of, you know, that's where they base
somewhere along the same similar storyline. They just add a few guys in.
Yeah, and if you know the story, then you can kind of see where they're coming from. You can kind of get where the movies are going if you know the comics. But the good thing about the movies is they're always different, so that no matter who you are, whether you know the comics or not, you'll be interested in the movies and not know what's going to happen.
So tell me, I mean, like, I know my favorites, and I'll go in, and I'm sure most people will know if you know me. But I'm going to ask you, bro, what's in your mind, what you know out of your Cana's Comic Corner? Who's out of the Marvel universe? Who's the strongest?
Who's the strongest?
Yeah, it's just a debate, but I don't know. Look, that's why I asked the question. I don't know.
Not Hulk. No.
Oh, come on! You know it's my favorite.
Nah.
No,
well, Hulk's pretty up there.
Yeah. Carry on. We'll go into what you say. Like, what's your one?
I don't know. I mean, there's people like Galactus.
Wow.
Who's pretty strong. Beyonder. Yeah. They're like, they haven't really touched on them too much. Maybe a little bit on the old movies of Galactus, but their levels is like just like close to being godly levels.
Oh, for real?
Yeah. So Hulk's nothing compared to those guys.
Come on, but he's true. But because like these guys are up in the sky, right? Is that right? I don't know.
Yeah.
Tell me about Galactus. What does he do?
Up in the sky, flying around.
No, what's Galactus's powers, or how does he look? How big is he? Like
Galactus, he's the. I think. See, I don't want to say too much, and then some comic guy.
Oh, come on! The comic guy can come, bro. But this is Cana's Comic Corner, and it's not some guy's Comic Corner. It's Cana's.
Yeah. So what I say is right. So Galactus is like
it's
the power of the universe that was before. So there was a universe before, and it got destroyed, and all that energy went into some guy, and he became Galactus. So Galactus basically has the power of the universe.
Wow.
Whatever that means. I don't know what universe power means, but
how is he going to use that?
I'm guessing that's pretty strong if you have universe powers. And he eats planets.
Oh.
So I think you must be pretty strong if you have to eat planets.
Okay. Yeah, I have. Because if you can eat a planet, you can eat a Hulk.
Especially Planet Hulk.
Fuck. Obviously, by now you guys can tell, and obviously for all the ones that know, Hulk is my favorite guy. Like, literally, you know those pop vinyls, little figurines, you have them, you buy them from like EB Games and stuff.
I reckon you could play Hulk. You could play Hulk.
Shout you.
No CGI.
Oh, thanks, Jamie. No, I got 2 Hulk posters in my house.
And I'll play Galactus.
I have but he's ugly. Oh, yo. Nah.
That's Hulk pretty. Oh, sorry.
Come on, man. He got Betty. What was the name? Liv Tyler, yo. Nah, Hulk's my favorite. I got like 7 like Hulk figurines. And it actually started off, shout out to Noki and Crystal for giving me my first pop vinyl Hulk. Pop vinyl from the movie, Thor Ragnarok. That's the best one. That's my favorite one.
Yeah,
it looks cool. It's got like the little hammer, like from the movie. That's awesome. So what's your favorite like Marvel character, bro?
Marvel character, I'd probably say Spider-Man.
Oh.
I like Spider-Man.
Tell me why, man.
Stanley's son. I've always grew up watching Spider-Man. Like there was always a Spider-Man cartoon on when we were kids. I think I like his storyline and his powers are pretty cool. Like I just imagine that having his powers will be pretty fun. You can tell if someone's gonna punch you, and so I'd straight away get into boxing. Win millions of dollars.
Yeah. What did he win in the movie? Like $3.5K?
Yeah, on that wrestling.
Oh, speaking of Spider-Man, bro, literally like just mowing the lawn on the weekend, and I was wearing jandals. Holy shit, man! Like my toe was actually still swollen from this. I got bitten by a spider, and it was not like it was so sore. It was sore as like it was.
Welcome to Australia.
Yeah, so I wasn't sure. I was like, okay.
That's why you can't do the lawn and thongs.
I had to Google up what to do with the spider bite.
Gotta suck it up.
Tiny black spider. And then it just bit me and then ran away, and I was like, okay, fuck, that's, oh shit. And then like it didn't stop stinging for like two hours. And so I just went to the bathroom, just put warm water, washed it with soap. I didn't have any antibiotics. I had a shot of tequila. That was it.
I'm surprised the spider could bite through those.
Hulk toes, that's it.
Did you check if the spider was still alive? Or?
Oh, fuck. Nah. Yeah, fuck you.
You should become a radioactive spider. Got human powers.
Man. Oh. No, honestly, it's still sore now. Like, I wanted to go to the gym today, like, but, like, I just think I'm going to put some ice on it tonight before I sleep, and then, I'll see how I feel tomorrow, but, yeah, I honestly felt like I was Spider-Man.
How big was the spider?
Shut up.
No.
Fuck. Oh.
How many days did you say?
Hey, if you get bitten by a spider, I'm gonna give you all this shit.
Don't worry, spiders are scared of me.
Yeah, I know, because your toes. Fuck. Galactus. Oh, man. But you remember, Cana, from the first podcast, we were talking about NBA. And you brought this up to me last night, man. If anyone knows Bradley Beal, he obviously plays for the Washington Wizards. Give us a rundown what you were telling me last night, Cana.
I'll just say, like, it's time for him to leave that team. Well, that's what I reckoned. Like, they're a sucky team. Pretty much, I think they're bottom of the table. But not even that. They're just not really a good team. But Bradley Beal, on the other hand, is really he's an awesome player. He's superstar material. He has the potential to change any other team if he leaves and goes to a better team. Like to change the whole dynamics of that team and make that team a way better team. And I was thinking that maybe he should go to the Bucks.
Do you reckon?
Yeah.
Any other candidates?
Or 76ers was another team I was thinking. 76ers. But this is just trying to keep it balanced. I mean, of course, I would say go to the Lakers, but...
Yeah, I know you're going to bring up, because Cana loves LeBron James, everybody. And I know that, and I know we almost on the daily, maybe if it's not daily, every second day we argue about it, and I give him a little bit of slack. But I know that's his hero, and I'm so sorry, bro.
It's alright. Me and LeBron forgive you.
Me and LeBron. Hey, nah, legit. I think Bucks, go to the Bucks. Got an option there. I mean, obviously, you want to put them in the limelight to be a championship contender.
Yeah.
So I agree with you. Bucks going up. You know, you got Chris Middleton, you got Giannis, Drew Holiday, Brook Lopez. If you're thinking about the Sixers, who do you have at the Sixers?
Got Embiid.
Simmons,
Seth the stink curry.
Stink curry. Carry on.
Who else? Who's there?
What's it? Brent Simmons. Oh yeah. I mean, you got Danny Green who can probably get a shot. I mean, he's just old guy now. Everybody. What's this tattoo on his arm?
Hawkeye.
Hawkeye. Man, sharpshooter, eh? Once upon a time, he's still good.
Well, I just think like those two teams need one more thing to take them there. That's what I think.
Yeah.
To take them all the way, and especially after, well, the Bucks they got heaps of hype last year, the year before. This year, not so much. I think everyone's catching on to how Giannis plays, so they just need. I think one more star.
Yeah. So Bucks, Sixers. I mean, obviously can't go to the Nets. If he goes to the Lakers, I mean, they got a lot of cash. I mean, like spent on people already. I don't know if they can afford one more. Something like a high figure type. I mean, you're obviously gonna have to let go of some guys, but Schroeder just got there. So I mean, I know like Bradley Beal can play the shoot and point guard. So
they got Kyle Kuzma anyway. So
fuck.
They don't need another shooting.
You seen that video when the Kyle Kuzma like training camp for kids, and then this kid goes to him and is like, hey, goes to Kyle Kuzma. Hey, where's Kyle? Like he doesn't even know he looked like that's Kyle. Like,
and didn't you think someone else was Kyle Kuzma? Some random.
Yeah, that's just sad.
Poor
yeah, he saw someone else. So yeah, that's Kyle Kuzma. Oh man, but I think it would be good to see Bradley Beal go to one of those teams. I mean, I just feel bad for Russell Westbrook.
Yeah, well, he's had his time. That's what I think. He was with the Rockets last year, so they had a pretty good team. Well, that team, him and James Harden, they had a chance to do and they didn't. So yeah, and OKC, they had their chance to.
You know,
both of them got shut down by LeBron James.
Yeah, well, obviously, because it's LeBron James. Well, in saying that, I want to actually ask you a question, man. I mean, we've been brothers. I mean, I know you since you were like 14 years old, turning 31 this year. Also, I remember the days we were back in youth, back in New Zealand. Shout out to YFC. Yo,
Youth for Christ.
It's where we became friends, and I remember for me, I know without even knowing where I am today, man. Without even knowing where we are today, like our friendship, legit. Like I was, for me, as an older brother to the younger youth at the time. I always wanted to bring you with me, man. Like, always wanted to, like, hey, look, I know this guy has a lot of potential, and I think you can go and do things that anything he wants to do, and that's where I came, and kind of like you know all the stories, like bringing you to the camp, and all of a sudden, hey, yeah, nah, you're doing a talk, you're gonna do a session now.
Yeah,
like
that was always fun. Just dropped in the deep end a lot.
But you see, you were always ready, man, and you just did it.
I think, just being the tall, dark and handsome fella I am. It
must be
you always look to somebody like me to do a lot of things. So, I guess that's my own curse for being who I am. That people always look to me to fill that kind of role. And yeah, so I don't really blame you so much, and I do appreciate those times because helped me grow to be the same tall, dark, and handsome guy I am today.
Well, for me, I know that in the last couple of years. I don't think about one of my favorite times, like just kicking back, bro. Like it had to be. Oh man, jeez. Remember that one time I was trying to show you how to do a burger shot? Oh man, you tell the story. You tell the story better than I do, man.
Oh, Well, so what? Well, we caught up one day, one night, and we were planning to go out. We were having a few drinks, and this guy over here is trying to show me how to drink. Okay, so all good with that. Like he's my older brother, like we said. So I'm just listening to him. Yeah, all right, you can show me how to drink. And his drinking technique is he reckons have a sip of Coke, have a shot, and then have a sip of Coke again, and he calls it a burger shot.
Yeah. Well, I learned it from my boys back home. Just so you don't have the taste of alcohol, so you just go straight in with the Coke and sweet as.
And like me, maybe I just think, oh well, that's a lot of Coke that you gotta drink. But anyway, I see the opportunity. I continue to let him show me these burger shots.
Yeah.
And by the end of that night, what happened? We went out to town and someone was so wasted that he left his wallet at home.
Oh shit!
We had to catch the Uber back home. He went to grab his wallet, and I was waiting for him in the Uber for must be 20 minutes before I decided.
Like 10 minutes.
You want to know because
I was stuck in
when
the
I
bed.
went inside, this guy was asleep in bed.
I was like, nah, G, you go, cause you know me, eh? But we got to the front of the line, and I realized, what a shithead, eh? I forgot my wallet. And then we went back home, and I tucked myself in, and I was like, oh, this was nice.
Meanwhile, I'm sitting in the Uber, talking to the Uber driver, saying that he's just looking for his wallet. He'll be back. Don't worry, we'll pay.
Don't pay it all off.
We'll pay it all. Just keep waiting.
Should have just walked there.
That must have been 20 minutes because we reached the point where I just thought, nah, something's not right. This guy's not coming back.
That was.
And lo and behold, he was a burger in bed.
Yeah, man, all this meat and them patties, man.
The bed, the Darwin, and the blanket.
Nah, that's probably one of my favorite times because it was actually quite funny. But you happen actually to tell a story to everyone and just shameful me. But what would be one of yours, man?
Got lots of real good memories. I think a lot of them probably people would understand until they hung out with us and understood our humor. But I always remember this time we were in New Zealand and I got punched in the head by this guy.
Oi! And for good reason.
This is I even back then I laughed about it, and to this day it's still one of my favorite stories, and I still like to bring it up whenever I want to tease this guy a little bit. But we were young. There was this time when we were all watching movies. There was like a group of us, girls and boys, and Darwin was lying in front of me, and I was
just say Hapuari. Just say Hapuari.
Yeah, long story short, I Hapuari'd him, and he turned around so fast, and he punched me in the face.
Yeah, I got that Manny Pacquiao slap, man.
And it was so fast. It was so I was just shocked, and I just stepped back, and I was like, oh. But the funny thing
got
is,
punched in the face.
Everyone else saw it, and everyone just.
Oh.
So no one knew what happened. All they saw was Darwin turn around and punch me in the face.
Sad guys.
And for the rest of the night, everyone was asking me if I was okay and why did he do that for? And I was like, I don't know. I was just messing around, and everyone was just giving them shit about it.
Messing around, acting innocent. You put your finger up, a Hapuari. Go and Google whatever Hapuari means with slang back in the 2000s. Whatever that is. You're a shit, man.
But it was just funny because everyone was just giving this guy shit about it, and
like, "Are you okay, Cana? Are you okay? Why did he punch you?
I got special treatment."
Fuck, you were bigger than me anyway.
I was also young.
I held back. It wasn't a full punch.
Yeah. Yeah, okay. That was pretty fast punchy.
Hey, look, as you guys know, as you'll see as we progress, introducing news and entertainment. We're gonna have. I'm gonna wrap it up with Cana. Obviously, he'll still be here, but I'm gonna introduce back into the fold. Jungles. Oh, I never introduced you that on the pod, but this is my nickname for TJ. Welcome, TJ.
Hey, welcome. Hey guys, how are you?
Yo,
I'm not gonna announce it, but how are you?
Very good. Now it's TJ is going to be our regular and keeping us up to date with what's going on. He's got his own special topics, and I'm obviously going to hand it over to him to take us on a journey.
Yeah, cool. So I'll just be covering current events here and there. Actually, for the most part. So we'll just cover this thing that's been over the news. I don't know if you guys have all known, even though your listeners out there, you must have heard by now that there's something going on with in the finance world. Did you guys hear about it?
Yes. You guys, everyone's been talking about it in the last couple of weeks.
Yeah.
Last week.
What have you been hearing?
Is that the GameStop stuff?
GameStop.
Yep. So as you guys know, GameStop, also the mother company of on this side of the world, it's the mother company of EB Games, and and so a whole forum on Reddit banded together and just tried to short squeeze the hedge funds out of their bits.
Man, I wish I was part of that, eh?
Yeah.
Well, how come nobody told me before? I'm like, where do we get that information from?
Oh, yeah. So basically, the guy that was behind, his name's Keith Gill. Have you seen a photo of him yet?
No.
He looks like he looks, you know that guy in school who always wears the headbands? He always wears the... Yeah, that's the guy. That's him. He still doesn't cut his hair? Yeah, it's that guy. Anyway, so that guy started investing into GameStop at an early period when it was as low as about $5.
Oh, wow.
And he just kept putting money in, and then you get to a point when it's not making as much money, you want to, and an idea strikes you, and it tells you, hey, how do I get everyone else to try and push this price up? Also, someone else is saying something about if the price goes up, the hedge funds are gonna get affected. That's this guy. So if you want to look him up, Keith Gill.
Gill like Jill, like Gill.
Yeah, like Jill.
Yep.
Like the guy on Simpsons. But
Is he a
look
white
him
guy?
up. Yeah, he's a white guy.
I love white guys.
Where's the headband? So you'll find this photo of this guy wearing an orange headband, and there's several interviews with him. This guy made bank, and so when it was starting to skyrocket, he put some money out, and he still made bank. Yeah. So in regards to GameStop at the moment, if for those of you who aren't in the know, basically this whole firm aimed to short squeeze GameStop stocks, and it pushed it from where it was US $5, $6, $8, all the way up to $300.
Shucks.
Yeah, so people would have made money. People would have made 100 times their investment money.
So like I put in $1,000. How much would I get back if I pulled out
$100,000?
$100,000.
Yeah.
Whoa. Damn.
Yeah, why didn't nobody tell me this was happening?
You gotta keep
I need
up
to
with the
make a Reddit
times.
account.
Yeah, see, this is the interesting thing that I wanna take our
Share
attention
with us,
to.
bro.
So you guys know about Robinhood, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so it's being seen in two different ways. First, it's being seen as a coordinated short squeeze from a group of people on a forum. This is a way you can manipulate the market. All right, and so what happens is when you're constantly buying stocks, and it reduces the amount of the number of shares around. Obviously, the price will go up because there's less shares available, so the price is going to skyrocket. But what the hedge funds did was they coordinated a sell against, and so have you guys seen the shorts, the Big Short?
The Big Short, no.
Okay.
You told me about this though. I will get a chance. You gotta link me. Find me a link, help me out.
It's on Netflix, but
that's
it's something to watch sometime soon. But for those of you who have seen it, awesome. You guys know exactly what I'm talking about. And for those of you who haven't, basically what you can do in terms of stock is you can either buy an asset and then expect it to go up because you want to sell it later at a higher price and you'll make money. The opposite is you can sell a stock, and when it drops down, you make money. Okay, so you're trying to bet against it. What happens though with hedge funds is when they bet against, they have to take a loan out. Okay, so they take a loan out from the bank, and because their confidence is going to drop down, by the time it gets to a certain point and then their contract's over, the option is over, they take all the money they won and they have to pay the interest back to the bank. This is how banks make interest. Whoa. Right, on the side. They make banks from
got you.
They make money from the interest from it. Anyways, going back to what's been going on with Robinhood. You guys know Robinhood?
Yeah, like the movie? Like
no.
Robin Hood?
Yeah, I guess,
the
you can say
actual guy's name's Robin Hood.
No.
Like the idea.
Like the idea of take from the rich?
Yeah, exactly. So there's an app called Robinhood. Right, in the US, right? And so you could use Robinhood to buy assets. Right, you can use Robinhood to buy shares.
Oh.
But what happened was over the weekend, since GameStop's been going through the short squeeze, Robinhood has limited the amount of shares you buy.
No.
It went down to 5, so you can only buy a total of 5 shares, and then it went down to 1.
Oh.
And then it even got to a point where you can't buy any more shares.
Oh, okay.
So let's just say you already own GameStop shares. You can't buy any more. You can only sell them. That's the only option you have. So why did this all happen? Well, obviously Robinhood is favoring hedge funds, and that's obviously not fair. But what they're trying to see is this coordinated spike is like a manipulation of the market. Okay, now lately they can't prove that this is the case, even though a whole group of people come together and then they just put money into it. It's just in good faith that it's going to increase. Okay, so that's a thing that Keith Gill didn't anticipate. He didn't think so many people would jump on board. But this is what I'm noticing with the market. You guys invested yet?
A little bit.
Cool. Here's what I noticed with the market, and Cana actually brought this up just before. Is that how come no one told me about this? Well, what's happened now is I've actually been seeing and following some of these. There's a lot of forums now that are talking about, hey, together on this day we're gonna pump this. Oh, hey, really? Together on this day we're gonna pump this. Oh. And on this day we're gonna pump this. Now I've seen this in the crypto world, so I've got some money in crypto, I've been following certain chat forums, and they've actually coordinated.
Link me, because I just started on crypto coins as well.
Oh, really? Dude, yeah, 100%. I'll link you because there was some interesting stuff that happened over the weekend, man.
Yeah.
But let's talk about that right now.
I'll make some money, mate. We're gonna get together.
Okay, let's talk about that right now, okay? Because this is really interesting.
Who shout?
Okay, so this is So for those of you listening, this is what I've been noticing. There's a FOMO culture going on at the moment. In saying, when you hear that GameStop's been going up, you probably think, well, how come I'm not doing that? I'll do that. Or when you hear Bitcoin going up, so all of a sudden everyone wants to buy Bitcoin, right? I don't know if you guys heard recently, but there was one on Dogecoin.
Yeah, that's the one. That's the one.
That's the one. Oh, he's got a story on Doge.
No, I have Doge as well. I can totally get you, man.
He's got Doge ones.
But everyone says that Doge is a joke. Yeah, I got Dogecoin. Doge guys.
Doge is Australia.
But no, but in regards to Dogecoin, right? So people say it's a joke coin. I don't think it's a joke coin. It operates the exact same way as Bitcoin. There's just way too much Dogecoin in terms of volume around there, right? Anyways, so on the news, this is what made Dogecoin spike up and get attention. Elon Musk.
Yeah.
All right. He mentioned Dogecoin once about a couple of months ago, and then Dogecoin went through a spike.
Oh shit!
And then he mentioned it again twice this weekend, both on Twitter and also in an interview that he did, saying, the funniest thing is, the most hilarious irony is that the whole economy will run. People would use Dogecoin for daily spending.
Wow!
So if Dogecoin equaled $1, let's just say, right? So that's why there's a coordinated spike for Dogecoin. Everyone's trying to get Elon Musk to say this. In response to that, there's other coins that are skyrocketing the same way. Everyone's trying to say, hey, here, let's all put our money into this coin. It's going to skyrocket.
Yeah. So let's do Dogecoin, everyone.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, okay. Everyone get into Dogecoin.
Okay, so when Dogecoin skyrocketed last week, and it still is, it's still on a good trend at the moment. There were 2 other coins that came out, both dog coins. One called Shiba coin, like a Shiba Inu.
Korean swear word, right?
Isn't it a god?
That one? No, Shiba.
Yeah, that's
sorry, guys.
Korean F word.
Yeah.
And then the other one is Akita Inu, which is another Japanese dog.
It's a nice name.
But these 2 coins skyrocketed over the weekend and they dumped. So they call it pump and dump. That's this coordinated move. So for those of you guys who are listening at the moment and you haven't really caught up, if you hear about a certain coin, try not to go into it. straight away, Dogecoin's pretty safe because it doesn't really fluctuate. It's great.
Yo.
It only goes up. All right.
Wow.
It doesn't really dump.
Should I buy some more?
We'll talk about it later.
Okay.
I can't
give me tips.
I can't give financial advice on here.
I'll give you guys a tip.
I can't give you financial advice, but
Put into
these are my
Dogecoin.
only these are my only thoughts. Okay. But the other two, Akita coin as well as Shiba Inu, pump and dump, massive pump and dump.
Wow.
So people would have made $100,000 from about
Shucks.
$1,000 or $100.
Holy shucks.
Yeah.
I need to
Yeah.
get in quick.
See what I mean? This is you guys.
No.
But that's
You
pump
guys-
and dump, so
if-
right now it's
Yeah.
It's
that's
dumped.
the-
I just put up
that's
a
in the
K.
dump, so yeah.
Nah, it's already dumped.
It's me
Yeah,
for a
yeah.
year.
It's already
Good.
dumped. I'm lucky I got an early man on Shiba.
I wouldn't need it.
Pretty
Even
good.
need
But
it.
apparently it's turning back around, so I might turn around to it. Don't copy me. I'm telling you, don't copy me.
100K? I will not work. Like, that's my job. I'm the guy. Dogecoin.
Well, there's like I said, there's a series of coordinated pumps, and then there's the dump. Now, do you guys understand the pump and dump?
Yeah,
part?
yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
We know how
But
to
yeah,
pump
explain
and dump.
anyway for
Okay. So pump and dump. If you guys look at the charts, you guys have seen it on the charts, right? Those of you listening, you see on the stock charts, and like when it starts to trend upwards and it spikes, and then it completely goes all the way down. So that's a pump and dump. That's in the crypto world. The hardest part about it is that there's these guys called whales, and they're like consider them the scum of the earth, because what happens is they're the guys who went early before the dawn of time, and they bought this particular crypto. Let's just say Shiba. They would have bought let's just say they bought
Thank you, Pat.
25% of the Shiba. Pat just came around and just gave us some water.
For TJ's husky
Thank you.
voice.
Thank you.
Carry on, Shiba.
Okay, so Shiba, right? So before Shiba became known, this one guy had probably 25. He bought 25%. He would have bought it for like the tiniest amount, the earliest amount
yeah.
that it would have been.
What else?
Yeah.
Worth
You would've bought
nothing,
it.
yeah.
Yeah, when it was nothing. Then what you do is you coordinate a marketing pump. You get
Okay.
people on board. You get people to talk about it. The more people that talk about it, it's called shilling. The more likely it's going to go up, because people will buy into it. And by the time it spikes, you dump. And what happens when you dump? All of a sudden, there's more supply because you just released 25% of the coin back into the supply.
It's worth nothing.
And yeah, then it just drops. And so that's what these whales do. Scum of the earth, man. I'm telling you. I wish I were one.
Is that what those guys did in the movie, The Wolf of Wall Street? They'll talk one thing up and then fucking goes up and then like
And then they sell.
sell.
I barely remember Wolf of Wall Street,
Okay,
man.
fair enough. I mean, like, I guess that's what the lifestyle is, though.
But that's all illegal, isn't it? Like
Having whales is illegal, yes.
like manipulating the stock market like that.
Oh, yeah. So there aren't whales in the stock market. There are whales in crypto.
Ah, true.
Okay, because they buy early. And so they're the scum of the earth. I've been noticing this because I'm watching some of these coins, and all of a sudden someone goes in. Picture this: someone goes in with say 15% of the total supply. They buy 15% of the total supply.
Yeah.
It means that there's less. It spikes up the price, and then they sell straight away.
Oh,
And so they sell, and it's already high, and then it just dumps.
True.
shit.
Picture
So they
that, right?
raise it themselves, right? And then
Yeah,
they sell it.
and then they sell it.
Fuck you guys.
I want to be like that.
Get the Dogecoin.
You can make an easy 100K that way.
Yo.
There's no hate here.
Watch this space. I'm just gonna podcast every day. Fuck.
So this whole now you guys get the idea of FOMO culture, right? So you're hearing about this skyrocketing. I want to go in, but by the time you go in, you're already too late.
Yo.
Okay,
Yeah,
because
if you're
everyone's
hearing
already started
about
talking
it,
about it. Yeah, if you start hearing about it,
That's happened.
yeah, don't just stay out of it. You're already too late. But if you're the one who gets in before everybody else, yeah, man, you're gonna double your money, easy.
So it's good to be on key and being a nerd, pretty much, just like watching it.
Yep.
Or can you get notifications on certain apps?
You'll
I'm
say
just
the
interested.
forums.
Yeah, go on the forums.
Oh no, but like the app would like, oh, this one spiked up. Like you know how you get a text message.
My suggestion for pump and dump is when it spikes the first time, you're probably just too late. Because by the time it gets to the second spike, that's when it's gonna completely dump.
Yo. I
Yeah.
hear
So
you.
I've been noticing with that over the last three dog coins, this whole pump and dump. Okay.
But
well,
what about when they dump and then you buy heaps while it's low?
it's gonna stay like that. You need to have heaps among a lot of people.
Yeah.
Yes.
So it's something obviously popular.
Yep, that's right.
Yeah.
So that's why we gotta get heaps of people to do it.
Yeah.
So read my Reddit when we do it.
Yeah, so a lot.
Send us the forums.
Yeah, so for those of you listening, if you haven't done a pump and dump yet, we should coordinate something. But
No.
let's talk about it
Yeah.
later. Let's create a different forum somewhere else.
No one hears us conspiring.
Yeah. So, speaking of
It's free
conspiring.
trade, guys. Free trade.
Speaking of conspiring, so I don't know if you guys are in the clue just yet, but this whole FOMO culture, right? For those people who have just exited GameStop, they're trying to find something else to make more money or make their money back, right? I made a loss, I need to make my money back. And then all of a sudden, in the news, silver skyrocketed. Did you guys see that?
No.
Okay, cool. So you should get in now because you haven't heard of it yet.
Yeah.
But silver, as in like the actual silver itself, has
true.
skyrocketed. And so people are doing a coordinated pump on silver. It's actually at its highest it's ever been since 2013.
Wow.
The interesting thing is it actually affects the market here in Australia. I think in a negative way because we usually supply silver, but all of a sudden we're not supplying the silver. See, they're getting silver somewhere else.
Australia supplies silver.
Yeah.
All that mining, eh?
Yep, and it impacts our market as well. It's gone down in this silver side, but in
So I should
silver
buy
side.
some silver
Is that a meat
tonight.
joke?
look into it. Yeah, do your own research, mate. Guys, and everyone out there. This is not financial advice. Do your own research, please.
Nah.
It's important.
That's a good idea. Nah, I was gonna say, this is my advice now.
You are my research.
Yeah.
Hey, so that's actually what I'm talking about right now. If you guys have anything you guys want to add on, or if you have any other questions, please put in the comments. I think it's really important that we keep this discussion going because if you are already invested, if you made money, great, congratulations, props to you. If you lost money, sorry, mate. It happens. You know it's volatile. You've known that for years.
But if you want to know more, like listen in and ask a question as well. Ask TJ, ask Pat, ask me. Like we'll bring it together. I mean, obviously I'm still learning too, guys.
Yeah,
but
that's right. Don't ask, don't know.
Yeah,
So
exactly.
ask away. The other thing I want to draw your attention to in the news. This is actually an entertainment news. Just what I saw on Apple TV. Wonder Woman's already out. Have you guys seen it?
Yeah, I've seen this one. I've seen the movie, yeah.
The recent one?
Yeah.
What are your thoughts, man? I haven't seen it. But tell me,
It's alright.
pitch me on it because I heard otherwise.
It wasn't like amazing. It was
Okay.
just like, it's good to watch it. Just carry on with the story, I guess.
Okay. Is there any cameos?
New ones.
I can't remember.
Before
like characters, new characters. Oh, you see the trailer? Eh? So that Cheetah Girls on it.
Oh, her.
Oh, the girl like from the Justice League.
yeah,
Justice League.
Yeah, from Just League. The one who wears the
Oh.
leopard skin.
Who plays
Yeah,
her?
Oh, your girlfriend. What's her name?
I don't want to say a name. They might get. Kristen Dunst. Come on. she's like Tobey Maguire.
Wait, didn't I hear you're Spider-Man? Didn't you get bitten on the foot?
I am a Spider-Man.
Didn't she bite you on the foot the other day?
I'm talking to you guys from the ceiling.
Nah, Kristen Wiig,
Hey.
the comedian, the senator.
Oh, she's. I like her.
Yeah, that's what I said.
Funny girls, eh?
They make you laugh.
They make me laugh, man.
They make you laugh.
Girl, you
Yeah.
gotta be funny.
So that's entertainment news, but there's also other entertainment news, which we're going to segue back into. Super Bowl.
Oh, we're
Super
going right
Bowl-
into that?
Yeah, why not, man? Super Bowl LV. LV.
is that
Super Bowl
LV?
Louis Vuitton. Super Bowl 55.
That's special.
All right. It's the Chiefs versus the Buccaneers. Now, before Darwin goes in with his sports breakdown, let's talk about the halftime show. For those of you who aren't really into it, halftime.
That's it.
Right?
Yo.
Brought to you by, it's going to be on this weekend.
Who is it?
Who's
The
performing?
Weekend.
Ah, yeah, that's right.
Oh, it's this weekend. The weekend's playing this weekend.
Man, how
When
like
is the game?
I don't even know he was. I don't know he was that big already. Yeah, you know.
Oh,
like,
he's big, man.
He's big. He's big because of
Janet
like,
that.
I think of like
He's big because of that one song.
Beyonce. You know, like
Yeah.
rest of people.
Oh, you mean
get
he's
to
not?
be,
You mean legendary?
Yeah, like get to be the halftime show.
Oh,
man, he dated
We didn't have that
Ariana.
many legends
Michael
left.
Jackson. Yeah, that's true.
Did he date Ariana? No, he did Selena.
Selena
Selena
Gomez.
Gomez.
Selena Gomez.
Still all good. Shit.
Like he was last year's Super Bowl.
Shakira and J Lo.
Oh, and we cannot forget that.
Legendary.
Bruno Mars.
Because it was a
performance.
good song.
Bruno Mars is the other name.
Yeah, it was a good song in 2 parts.
Hey,
Was it 2 parts or 3? 3 songs.
I don't know. All
Yeah.
together.
So The Weeknd's got his. So he's got to beat that, and he's got to beat Beyonce. I think it was Beyonce before.
Yeah.
He's got to beat that, man.
Something
Yeah.
like that. Those guys, like halftime show.
What are his songs? Are they a bit emo for halftime show?
Nah, he's got some. Hey. Oh, listen to the words.
It's gonna have,
Are they gonna like smoke weed at the halftime show?
Oh,
Listen to the
man.
Weeknd.
Yeah, true.
hey, the other thing about The
Emotional.
Weeknd is he's also spending $7 million of his own money.
Own money. You
Yeah,
understand
only.
why?
I have no idea because Super Bowl doesn't pay for the halftime shows.
That's a bit. Right? I mean, they got so many guys like Pepsi putting up millions of dollars, man.
That's true. I mean, they've already got enough millions on the ads. So yeah, these guys don't pay for their shows.
Oh, true.
The NFL doesn't pay for the shows. These guys go in and do their own shows.
That is crazy.
It's like you're going to a
and they
concert
can't even
at
get
the same
like.
time.
But I mean, like, think about it. Like, your regular season game, you pay for a ticket as a customer to be part of the stadium and the audience. Come on, you got to clip a little bit of the ticket, surely. Anyway, I just think it's weird.
I don't know how much the tickets
Yeah,
cost,
why
man,
would they
but they
do that,
must be.
eh?
You must be making bank, reckoning if your Super Bowl tickets,
It's
right?
like, we need you to do
And
it out of the
flights
good of your
and
heart.
hotels.
You know?
But you know,
Not
like
everyone's going to have a good
Hey,
heart.
if they keep look, guys, so
Sad.
NFL, if
deal,
you guys
though,
keep
eh?
doing this,
Yeah.
your next year will probably be a marching band. Come on.
next year will be
Yeah, true.
Shawn Mendes.
Oh, I like Shawn Mendes.
fans.
What is that one? Camila Cabello? I don't know how to say her last name.
So the Super Bowl will be in Tampa,
Yeah. Oh, and it's going to be home.
home ground. Yeah.
Holy wow. That's crazy, guys, because, you know, TJ said it already, like, Tampa Bay Buccaneers, and then you've got the Kansas City Chiefs. And if anyone knows anyone, Kansas City Chiefs, their quarterback is Patrick Mahomes. And then we've got here now at the Bucks is Tom Brady.
Tom Brady.
If anyone knows who Tom Brady is, he has been through what? Like, I'm gonna give us a rundown. 6 Super Bowls. No, he's been to more than that. I don't know. He's won Super Bowls. Super Bowl MVP 4 times. 3 times MVP NFL. And like guys like pretty much the GOAT of the NFL. Like, so we got a guy who's in his like early 40s. What's his name? What's his age? His actual age is 43. He's turning.
Wow.
What is he
Still
turning?
playing.
The dude is turning 44 this
Is
year.
this his first year with the
Yeah, this is
Yeah,
first
first
year.
year.
Well,
So,
and so
Yeah.
he got traded, and then he took that team.
no, so he left, man.
Oh, yeah.
Look, he left.
He was out.
He left the Patriots after 19 years.
He was
yeah.
aiming to retire.
Yeah, and then all of a sudden, he went and decided, goes, no, I'm going to go Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Not going to go into that all reason why, but another guy like Rob Gronkowski, who's also a great
The Gronk.
also spent a couple years, well, not a couple, more than a couple years at the Patriots, but also retired. And I don't know, you might have seen him on those like manscaping ads with his missus, but anyway.
I haven't.
One of the ads. Who's been listening to me, Google? But that guy came out of retirement. He goes,
Wait, a side note, your Instagram's going to be full of manscaping ads.
oh, my phone's going to be talking now.
Time to get that.
That was that
premium.
Christmas.
Get rid of the ads
Get rid of the ads, eh?
before you get that jaw thing that TJ was talking about.
No, but see, he came out of retirement just to funny go, yo, if Tom's going to be playing, Tom Brady's going to be playing, I'm going to play for them too. So he went to the Bucks. So last week, these guys, week for week, have just won. Like, they won the NFC Championship, and then now they're going to the Super Bowl. It's going to be at home. So I'm going to leave it up to you guys. There's 3 of us here tonight. But, I mean, Patrick Mahomes, he's also going to be a great. I think he's got an opportunity to go for, I mean, you know, a good 15 years in the NFL, and he's a Russian quarterback too. But he pulls up some really great plays, and a lot of people are following this guy for the AFC. But what do you guys want, and what do you guys think about it? I'm gonna put it to the room, and I'm gonna, since I'm speaking already, I'm just going for the sake of. I might put some money on it actually.
Yeah, what are the odds at the moment?
That's a good question, man. I'm gonna bring up the odds real quick.
Well, Darwin tries to bring that up. I'm just gonna say my call. I think the Bucks are gonna win. This is just me because Chiefs have faced Bucks in the past, but this is a different type of team. Mainly because you've got 2 star players playing for a different team, and they happen to bring the Bucks to the Super Bowl. So, yeah. So I'm going with that. What about you, Cana? What do you reckon?
Well, I don't follow NFL, but just to be different, I'm gonna go for the Chiefs. I think it's time for a new generation.
Oh,
Do you go Waikato as well? Is that why you get the Chiefs too?
you bastard!
Argentina. Nah, I just think it's time for the old to step down and the next generation to carry on. I mean, I've heard a lot about both of these players.
Yo, so you're going for the Chiefs, bro?
I think, I'll go for Chiefs.
I'm gonna go and obviously why I was on the hype train and why I brought this up, because the NFL Super Bowl is this weekend, ladies and gentlemen. Kansas City Chiefs, Tampa Bay Buccaneers. I'm going for Tampa Bay Buccaneers. If it's any time like now, Tom Brady, he's just got to do it now. He's got to pump and dump. He's got to get out of these stocks. He's got to leave it and go. And, this is it. This is the last hurrah for this guy. And everyone probably knows. Maybe, I don't know. Dude is 44 this year.
He's already gone through the first spike, so this is going to be the second spike.
Yeah, this is the second spike. We all know what happens, guys.
He's out.
The Kansas City Chiefs is new to the game.
That 42-year-old is out.
But, and all realness, Cana's got it right, I reckon. Look, not by, I don't know, but the odds are saying in his favor, Kansas City Chiefs. The betting on it's the lower one that is the most betted one. Is that right?
Yeah, that's correct.
Yeah.
So 158 and $1.58 going on for Kansas City Chiefs, and we got Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
Yeah.
For $2.39.
So Chiefs are favorites. So I'm just going with the favorites.
Yeah, true. All right. Well, the room here right now. You're gonna hear us next week. We're gonna bring it up. Kansas City Chiefs. Is Cana, Tampa Bay Buccaneers, TJ and I. But
nice.
On that note, I'm going to wrap it up.
I'll bet your stocks.
I'll bet your stocks. Put it into Dogecoin. Put it into those styles. But I'm going to wrap it up on that point, guys. But I want to go around the room, see if you guys got anything else to add for anything you want to bring up.
You can start first, man.
Thanks for listening to me.
Yeah, dude, it's awesome having you here. You're one of the bros.
Yeah, it's really cool to be here.
Nice.
And talk to you guys again after this.
For me,
that's it.
I don't have much going on until the next episode, other than just working on a different podcast as well. So keep an eye out for it. It's just I'm looking to do. I'm shaping it at the moment, which is great. 10 minutes with a cup of coffee, and I'll just be covering just three different topics: health, wealth, and love. Hopefully, it brings a bit of happiness for your day.
Awesome. Make sure you guys write in the comments. No, carry on. What were you saying, bro?
Hit me up, Cheese, when you're doing that.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, link us, man.
Yeah, I'll be linking you guys because I'll bring it as a part of Abro's channel, because I think it'd be pretty cool.
Yeah.
Just some other stuff as well on the side.
That's amazing, man. I actually want to kind of finish off with something that I've been thinking about and reflecting on for this past week, and I know being around you guys, you might have heard it, but I think it's something that someone might be able to pass on, and it's something that was passed on to me, and I know that when you're going through some tough times, or you're going through some thinking times, or when you're making some tough decisions. And I feel that it's always going to be key for someone out there that whatever you're thinking about right now, whatever you're thinking about doing tomorrow, the next week, next year, next month, the more and more you guys talk, more and more you talk about it, the more hours you put into it. Things you can talk. It's better to do something for 20 minutes at least and start, rather than talk about it for 20 hours. I don't know if I pieced that right, but I know Pat last week heard it from me better. But in terms of learning something, I guess I'll put a little challenge up for you guys out there. Maybe a little note if you like. Challenge yourself and give us a little like, comment, questions, if anything else on our YouTube. Obviously, you can find us now on Instagram. So abros.channel or abc.ds. That's our name. And you can find us there. I've actually got a little poll up. Not really much of a poll, but I voted for the for my NBA votes for the All-Star game. But yeah, just make sure you give us a little shout. But I want to say thank you. So good night, good afternoon, good morning, and I'll see you in the future.
See you later.
See ya. God bless.
Bye.